What do you mean ostentatious? What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to leave that for you to think about.
It is a bit, isn't it? It's a bit overboard.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
I kind of like it. I like it.
You've got an oil rig as well to go with that, Christopher.
Now.
Being mean now, aren't I?
No, I'm not wealthy. I spend my money on coats instead of holidays.
Don't even look at me. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All the girls here go to all these incredibly exotic locations. And I get the fur coat to go nowhere. I'm saving it for the winter.
Yeah, I know, but you've been wearing it already, haven't you? So I was thinking...
Well, today was very warm, but it's because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be going... Well, I'm going to be going back. It'll get cold. It'll get cold now.
Can't believe it. No, you're very right. It's cold already. I've got my little brown leather jacket today because I was so hot during the day. I didn't wear it.
Very warm today.
Going home, I'm going to freeze, I think.
Yeah, I'm waiting now for the headlines. Global warming, look, it's April and it's only just April and it's very hot. Look, these anomalies happen throughout time. It makes no difference.
Up and down.
Now, what I want to get on to is this business with the parking.
What do you think about that, though, Chris?
What is the definition of a parking warden? What is their job? First of all, that's the most important thing.
Right.
Now, this issue has been raised because there was a certain individual, and there was a landmark case today, apparently, where an individual...
who I just mentioned.
Right, yeah, but his, what is it, Transport for London were prosecuting, and it was thrown out of court because apparently he had one tyre and a double red line.
Oh, I see. No,
one tyre. But he was saying, no, it was awkwardly parked, so the traffic warden was perfectly within the rights, but he said, I moved immediately, and they still sent me a ticket.
Yeah, which is not fair. That's
well, the question is, what is the duty of a traffic warden? That's what we've got to find out. What is their duty? Is it to fine us instantly, or is it to keep the flow of traffic moving?
That's a pretty good question, actually.
Well, let's find out after the spin, shall we? The wheel, please. Very good luck, everyone.
Good luck. There we are. Oh, look at that, Chris. Look what you've done.
Oh, what have I done?
There's 2 of us.
Oh!
It's number 2.
Number 2 black. It's an even number.
It is indeed. It's also in that second column.
And it's in the... What is this?
First dozen.
Oh, yeah, it's in one of those, yeah.
1 to 18.
In that too.
And it's a 1 on 2 0.
Saved by the Becks.
It's a good thing I'm here, isn't it?
It is a good thing. New game, the 2 of us. New game.
Chris, that is spooky though. Last time you joined me, or I joined you, when we were together, you spun a 2 as well.
It was written in the numbers.
Baron, you've got 12 tonight.
1 for Charlie.
Everton has 100.
Lammy gets 9.
Man U, 390.
8 for Merlin.
Phil has 2.
Snoopy, 24.
And it was Spencer there joining us at the very top.
Well done.
Well done indeed.
As well. And so the question was...
Yes.
What is the duty of a traffic warden? Well, it's supposedly, and this is why the case was thrown out of court, is to keep the flow of traffic moving. So they're not supposed to just issue out, although there is this thing, they do have targets.
No, they do.
Between 7 and 14 tickets issued a day, somebody said, as a minimum. They must. So even if your tyre is just crossing that line a little bit, bang. Because they've got to hit their targets.
Well, Chris, also I found out that they're actually working on commission as well, aren't they? So, that's a massive incentive for them.
So they've got to get the tickets, and so it's a shame. But but I get annoyed about it, especially when you see Mercedes and BMWs park wherever they like, because they can well afford the fines and they don't give a damn.
I know.
That really winds me up.
I do see that.
If a traffic warden is about, they should move them straight along. Now, then the question is, and there was a guy from Transport who was saying, well, yes, that's a nice idea, but does that mean when the traffic warden's not about, it's okay to just park wherever you like? Well, no, it isn't. But at the end of the day, you've got to keep the traffic flowing, and as long as you've got these guys employed, if they're walking down the street and there's nobody's at the car, then Yeah, issue a ticket. If they're not, if they're there, then move along, please. And if there's any arguing, right, I'll start processing your ticket right now. And if you're not done, if you're not moved by the time it's issued, you will get this fine. That's what the theory should be.
Well, I don't
the fact
like
is they don't
it.
do
No,
that.
they don't do that. And I've been there so many times where I'm being issued a ticket. They haven't even started. I've come running out of wherever it is I am. And most of the time it's to move something that's really important, seriously. And I do say to them, look, I'm going to move it, I'm going to move it, I'm going right now. They don't care. They still give you
Well,
a
again,
ticket.
I'm not going to blame the individuals because these guys have got a job to do.
I know.
They're earning money, they've got kids, they've got wives, and they've got a job to do, and they're told to do the job. The thing that's bad about this is that they are set these targets, that they have to issue tickets.
Yes, I know.
And so their armed force is not really their fault. They're out there to do the job. And at the end of the day, I can see where the traffic wardens are coming from because they're saying, look, we want a flow of traffic. You are blocking the traffic. Get a move on.
But that's
and
fair
they
enough.
keep saying that daily. They've always got to deal with negative stuff. They never deal with positive stuff.
I know. Did you hear what I said, Chris? They're one of the most abused
It's
individuals.
terrible because I feel sorry for them having to do that job. They don't go along and everybody says, hello, how lovely to see you. People spit at them. So they've got a terrible job to do.
Oh.
But then, you know, the regulations and the rules and this incentive are set by the bodies that run these.
I know.
And if they scrap that, then we'd all be a lot happier.
I know.
Look at the time, 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to leave.
She's going. She's very quickly gone, but I'll save these.